The Book of Amos is a prophetic work found in the Hebrew Bible and the Christian Old Testament. It is attributed to the prophet Amos, who lived during the 8th century BCE. Amos was a shepherd from the town of Tekoa, but God called him to deliver prophetic messages to the people of Israel and the surrounding nations. Summary of Amos. 1. The Call of Amos. The book begins with Amos's call to prophesy. He receives a divine commission to deliver messages of judgment against the nations, including Israel, for their social injustice, oppression, and idolatry. 2. Oracles against the nations. Amos first delivers oracles of judgment against various surrounding nations, including Damascus, Gaza, Tyre, Edom, Ammon, and Moab. These oracles condemn these nations for their cruelty and aggression. 3. Judgment on Israel. Amos turns his focus to the northern kingdom of Israel. He delivers powerful messages of judgment against Israel for their social injustices, mistreatment of the poor, idolatry, and complacency. Amos accuses the wealthy and powerful of exploiting the poor and calls for repentance. 4. Confrontation with Amaziah. While delivering his messages in Bethel, the center of Israel's religious worship, Amos encounters opposition from Amaziah, a priest of the sanctuary. Amaziah tells Amos to leave and prophesy elsewhere, but Amos courageously declares God's judgment on Amaziah and his family. 5. Visions of judgment. Amos receives a series of visions that underscore God's impending judgment on Israel. These visions include a swarm of locusts, a consuming fire, a plumb line, and a basket of ripe fruit, each representing various aspects of Israel's spiritual condition and judgment. 6. The Day of the Lord. Amos introduces the concept of the Day of the Lord, a day of divine judgment and reckoning. This theme is recurrent in biblical prophecy and signifies a time when God will intervene in human history to bring about justice and restoration. 7. A promise of restoration. Despite the strong messages of judgment, Amos also delivers messages of hope and restoration. He prophesies that after the period of punishment and exile, God will restore Israel and raise up the fallen tabernacle of David. Conclusion. The Book of Amos serves as a passionate and uncompromising call for social justice, righteousness, and repentance. Amos denounces the empty religious rituals and hypocritical worship of Israel, emphasizing the importance of ethical living and treating others justly. The book condemns the oppression of the poor and warns of the consequences of turning away from God's laws. Despite the strong messages of judgment, Amos also offers a message of hope, promising restoration and renewal for those who turn back to God in humility and repentance. The Book of Amos remains a timeless reminder of God's desire for justice, righteousness, and authentic worship, and it challenges readers to examine their own lives, seek justice, and live in accordance with God's will.